It's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive.
It's official. Geek culture has been embraced by mainstream society. What was once a small subculture has entranced itself into our society and has become a way of life. Geek culture is everywhere.
I always wonder if when someone does make such a difference in really creating a genre like that, if they know at the time that they're doing something that is going to have such an impact on storytelling.
So why do a talk show about geek culture from a female's perspective? Why not do a talk show with a more male-dominated cast, or a mixture of both men and women from different backgrounds? It's quite simple, really. Women have been an active force and uprising in the geek culture for years, and only until recently have been given the credit they deserve. The success of Wonder Woman shows the need for more female-dominated geek programming, and it would attract a large, diverse audience, just as Wonder Woman managed to do.
For me, it was important to see this film succeed because of what it means for female directors and female writers and female stars, not just in the superhero genre.
Geek culture dominates popular culture. Over the past decade, films based on Marvel comic books have grossed over $12.5 billion, while the DC comic universe has grossed over $5 billion in the same period. These numbers appear staggering, but then you see the Harry Potter film franchise has grossed over $7 billion worldwide. It makes sense. We must also consider franchises such as Lord of the Rings that grossed $5 billion, and these numbers just continue to increase. How is this translated to other mediums like television? The Game of Thrones finale fared with a showing of 16.5 million viewers, making history. And hey, if you're still not convinced, The Big Bang Theory, a geek culture-based show, is now in its 10th season, and it's dominated its time slot since the 3rd season.
Those guys are breaking into that car. What should we do?
We're the Justice League of America. There's only one thing we can do. Turn around and slowly walk away.
Television has taken on a new direction with the emergence of Netflix. The show Stranger Things has set records, last season with 8.2 million viewers in the first 16 days of it airing on Netflix.
Will, it's us! Are you there?
On behalf of my fellow geekettes, I want to welcome you guys here tonight.
Girls Gone Geek is a trailblazer, a hurricane, a meteor storm in the waiting.
Check it out. We've got Hippolyta, Batman, and Wonder Woman here with us today.
The show is poised for amazing guests.
I've cosplayed once. Went to the beach and I cosplayed Wonder Woman.
And interesting topics in the world of geek culture.
Well, we can't talk about zombies without taking a minute to talk about George Romero, otherwise known as the father of zombie movies. Unfortunately, he passed away in July.
What Oprah and Ellen have done for talk shows, Girls Gone Geek will follow the same success growth curve.
My question is going to be basically about the continuous turnout of Star Wars films. It used to be a little more special because there was a little bit of lag in between the film releases. Now it seems like it's coming out all the time. Is this good or bad for the Star Wars fan, do you think?
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Girls Gone Geek is fast, exciting, geeky, and very sexy.
Sign me up!
The show will offer what other shows cannot, and that is a different metric.
Do you feel like you're a Wonder Woman sometimes?
Yeah.
Covering all ages, races, cultural backgrounds, and genders.
And is it thumb in or thumb out?
The beauty of this show is that it has a wide target audience. We say the age demographic would be 13 to 45, the gender demographic would be primarily male and female. We do not have to set parameters. Geek culture knows no age, race, or gender boundaries. In a pure Revenge of the Nerd sense, defining geek culture has almost always been a matter of what it isn't. Even the members of Lambda 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 and Omega Mu are just a grab bag of different outsiders who all land under the big tent of geekdom. Now that geekery is profitable in the mainstream, it's even harder to define beyond a vague sensibility of aged authenticity. It's become popular. A bizarro world shift for a culture defined by its not being popular. So just as geek culture has found its way into the hearts of many, Girls Gone Geek will cross cultural borders and give a new perspective to geekdom worldwide. Now, live long and prosper, and may the force be with you always.
Girls Gone Geek! Girls Gone Geek! Girls Gone Geek!
Girls Gone Geek!
Girls Gone Geek! Girls Gone Geek! Yay!